Hi everyone and welcome back. It is Tuesday, 7th of March. We have Saturn that has moved into Pisces. How are you all feeling? Some of you could be feeling, I'm pretty sure, that your path is cleared, that things are coming in regarding practicality, contracts. You kind of know where you're headed. It's like things are falling into place. Your hard work, energy, and effort has most definitely paid off. Some of you can even know what the next 18 months are going to look like. I can go ahead and tell you that June 2023, July 2023 of this year will be very significant for you all. It'll be very life-changing decisions you'll be making. You're already getting prepared for that. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a very positive next 3 years. I can't say that enough. And as I told you all yesterday, I'm pretty sure all of you are well aware of that Saturn is a 7-year cycles. We just completed a 7-year cycle as of yesterday, March 6, 2023. Some of you could feel a weight has been lifted. You would have already had the signs a couple of weeks ago up until most definitely last week that things were slowly moving into place, inching into place, and things like that. So this is a very positive time period here. So we're gonna move on, and be sure to check out the Akashic reading. Last week when I made that one, I stated that the next one was gonna be today on the day that Saturn actually moves into Pisces. Remember, those readings are not on Patreon. You can't find them anywhere. You have to send an email to yourangelic@gmail.com to request the Akashic reading and for purchase options on that reading specifically. So not Akashic, but the High Council. Now, so the High Council reading. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the energies per usual here. And then we're going to move into finances. And then we're going to touch on love and romance here in the end. So let's go ahead and get started. Show me today, Saturn having had gone into Pisces. We have the why. We left off with that yesterday. It was the last card out. And I talked about, and this is the 31, that's the number 4. And I talked about the book that's going to be opened and it's going to be closed like that. The why of the last So it depends on, because as I stated, everybody knows where they are. We already know that Saturn is the Lord of Karma. You went into your perspective, energetic places, spaces like that. Now, and it's the why. And is, you could go back over the last 7 years, up to the last 3 years, and look at what you were doing, what you were working on, where your energy and effort was. This is the third dimensional state of consciousness. Practicality doesn't just mean finance. It means in general, whatever you were doing on Earth, like that, in this 3D realm. Okay, that's the why. Now, some of you, that's the why so much abundance has already started coming in. And for the rest of you, it would be, that's why whatever is happening is happening. It's that cut and dry. And then the book closes. You get the why after you walk the path like that. And then the book opens and then it closes like that. So we had the book that opened yesterday. And then we have it. This is it here again. Very exciting energies. Round and round. Imagine. And that's what you've been doing. We have imagine here. Because remember, you're bringing things down into the third dimensional state of consciousness. Some of you have been doing that by writing already. You started that a couple of weeks ago when the energy was lined up to do that. We had that tick-tock sliding in. So you're in that imagining. And that's what's going to come into fruition. Because remember, it doesn't stay in the imaginary realm of the etheric like that, in the vision. Saturn brings it as miraculous energy, quotation marks, into the third dimensional state of consciousness once you land it here and make it grounded. Now, some of you have already done that, and you're already in the receiving the energy like that. Is the practicality of their vision, imagine, has come into fruition. But there's more. Because remember, I told you all, this is the reason why. I told you all that it's because round and round, whatever the hard work energy you were putting in last 7 years, intentionally the last 3 years, in it, you were spinning your wheels, but you kept persevering. Okay, that's why you have so much in your spiritual bank, 9 of Pentacles, built up. That's why things are going to come into fruition. I want to add this. So something is going to come in that you were going around and spinning your wheels with and going around in circles. That energy isn't just wasted. Because sometimes it could be about, it depends. So something positive is going to happen. Now, and you've already had this vision, which we call imagination of yourself in that. Okay, it's going to come into fruition. Now, so I guess this next 3 years will be about talking about daily what you all are having coming in. Now, that are on this energetic vibration. It is so, because remember when you're putting the hard work, energy, and effort in, it is never going to waste. External blockage to you, whatever. Sometimes your karmic path is about putting the energy in, and it could be not about it coming into fruition, the outcome that you wanted. It's about you get the payout just because you put the energy in. And that's what your path could have been about regarding something specific here. It's going to be regarding a lot of things. It depends. You know, some of you is their whole life completely. It depends on what we're talking about this specifically. Some of you are going to know today about what is going to happen. Now, so it cannot be about you put with this one specific thing here for today. It's not about, this is the why. It's something regarding what you were going round and round. This is 25. That's the number 7. Now, and you were trying to make it work. Now, the universe states, okay, it wasn't about making it work and you having that 3D, that validation externally you of it working that comes from people. It's about you did that. That next step in it was maybe that's where how far you were supposed to take it. Maybe that's all it was to it. Now the universe wants you with that imagination of what you want the outcome to be. It's going to bring it into fruition. Or it may not bring it into fruition in the 3D. You may just get the results of as if it had come into fruition. Some people's paths are like that. Regarding this specifically, this is the way that it is. For example, say I'm putting hard work, energy, and effort into something, and I know what it looks like when it's successful, like that. Now, sometimes it's about, because remember Saturn rulership is karmic lessons. Sometimes it's about with this specific thing. It's about you, the willingness to put the hard work, energy, and effort in it. You doing that. You staying the course, even though it was blocked, because that's what the number 7 means. And you trying to figure out things. You exerting the energy. Your intent is good, is focused. But then it still doesn't come into the fruition the way that your 3D mind would have it come into fruition. Sometimes that's as far as it was supposed to go. Then the universe wants you to imagine because it depends on past lives and what was happening. Because remember, Saturn rules over the past. Wants you to imagine that outcome, and you already have a vision in your mind's eye of what you want the outcome to be and what you would call success with it. That's all. It doesn't have to come into practical 7 of Pentacles, number 7, success for the world to see. The energy and you doing that was the success, and then you get the payout as if it came in the 3D success for the world to see, like that. That's what we call miracles with Saturn and Pisces. For example, if I want to be a big star like that and the world knew it, my end result of saying, well, this is successful is once the world recognizes me as a big star. Sometimes that's not what the case is. Sometimes it's about you putting the hard work, energy, effort into making yourself a star. You doing everything right. There are blockages. That's what the number 7 here means. And you're trying to figure out how to overcome those blockages. Your intention is good. You're putting the work, time, energy, effort. The more the blockages come, the more time, energy, effort you put into it. No matter what you do, you stay at that stump of the 7. And then it's over. Because that's maybe what you incarnate to do regarding that specific goal, dream, and aspiration. You'll get the feedback from the universe, the money, as if you became the big star. Your feedback isn't going to always come from the 3D humans like that. It's like you will get the money as if you became the big star. You'll get the recognition from the universe. The recognition always isn't going to come external to you. And sometimes your path regarding certain things is about the hard work, energy, and effort, because Saturn is a sign governing hard work, energy, and effort. And then it's done, and then you get the payoff as if the world saw you become a big star. Like that. the acknowledgement could be different. You could be expecting acknowledgement external, as I spoke about yesterday, but the universe is it gives you the greatest acknowledgement, because the acknowledgement that can't be taken away is like that. You know, people that acknowledge you today cannot acknowledge you tomorrow, and it could be gone. Okay, when the universe gives it, and you're walking that path of hard work, energy, effort, and lessons regarding that, and who you are and what you're trying to create in the third dimensional state of consciousness, is never going to be taken. Because first you put the hard work, energy, and effort into it, and the universe is acknowledging that. And that's what it was all about. And you get that payoff practically as if it came into fruition. Somebody has this. Everything that you're going to be imagining, because Saturn rules the third dimensional state of consciousness, is coming into reality. All the visions that you've had over the last 7 years, 3 years intensely, when you were going around and around and putting that, it was the energy that was creating the vision, and that's going to make it come into fruition like that. Some of you're just going to get a payoff as if it came into fruition like that. Some of you is going to be, you get the practical recognition, and you may not get the human recognition. People may not recognize it, but Saturn gives you the money, it recognizes it. So which would you prefer? The human recognition that can be taken, or the practical recognition as if it came into fruition? And you get the practical money payoff. Something can happen like that. And because this is reward, and it comes out of your good karma bank. And you weren't going around and around because you didn't know what you were doing. You were going around and around because there were external blockages. And all that energy is, that's a lot of energy. All of it is accumulated, and it's your good karma bank like that. And now it's applied to whatever started you on doing this specific thing, what you imagine the outcome was going to be like that. Okay, it's going to come into fruition. Some of you already know it, because practically things have already started coming in. Big things, significant things. Some people have gotten significant amounts of money. I know that for a fact. More significant amounts of money are coming in. All that energy that was gathered up, that you were putting out, Saturn transmutes it into the practical, into practicality, reward. That's where your reward comes from. And we call that miracle, like that. Is what you have here. So this is very possible. So another surprise is coming today. I stated, everybody knows that I'm a moon in Capricorn. That's ruled by Saturn. We know that our moon is who we are on the inside. That's who we are, is our moon sign. Everybody already knows that I have my North Node in Capricorn, also ruled by Saturn. And we had a full moon in Virgo. My North Node and my moon, as you all know, are both in the 6th house of Virgo. I also have Saturn in Gemini. And I have Jupiter in Capricorn, also ruled by Saturn. I'm a Sagittarius, that's Jupiter ruled. But my Jupiter is in Capricorn. That's also ruled by Saturn. So everybody knows I'm quite Saturnian. So that's what you have here. This is Saturn. Then I have a Saturn-Uranus trine in my chart natally also. Trust is to be able to trust what you cannot yet see with your eyes. Exactly. Use your imagination. Create your dreams in your mind, and they will become clear for you to see exactly. And that's what Saturn is bringing in your miracles. You already put the work in. You already did that part of the hard work, energy, and effort. Now Saturn is like rolling it all together and creating a miracle like that. And you're going to be living in it. Saturn is touch, taste, eat, smell, see, drive, live in, experience. And these could be romantic. It could be non-romantic. Some of you is the life in general. It depends on how much energy was gathered up that you were exerting. It comes back to you. It already has been coming. You can't, we're talking about this thing specific now, because we're going to do one at a time like that. So it will be, some of you could be getting what you feel is daily blessings. And it'll be practical. Some of you could be getting, because Saturn wants you to experience in the practical realm. We're talking about the 9 of Pentacles. When your second house and how you're seeing spiritual, what you have built up spiritually. How your life, what is around you, how you interact with life is a reflection of that. Your worth, your value, how you're seen as above, so below. Now, by what you believe in spiritually, as I stated, the whole 7 years, almost 8 years I've been public, even though I have my own, you're hearing with my belief. Now, so it would be, that's how you're creating your dreams. You already, the vision is clear in your mind's eye. Just like when you were in the old path. Now it would be in exerting your energy so that this can manifest. The energy has to come from somewhere. It came from you. Okay. Now it's being gathered, rolled up to manifest this right here. Now, the universe coming to you, reminding you of that vision, what you had imagined, you adding other parts and parcels to it, you know, because it's becoming, it's manifesting like that. So, take everything life has to offer, the happy and the sad. Trust that you are always where you should be, and you are given the lessons you need to move forward. That's what happened. That's what you took when you were round and round. You couldn't do anything about the blockages. It wasn't that you were doing anything. You were exerting everything you could do, every way you can approach it like that. And it's like that was the energy being gathered. That's why whatever is being created, some of you can get messages about this today like that. Okay, communication. That's where the energy is coming from. You took it all. You had no other choice. The good with the bad. And it's all rolled up into here. Now, that energy is gathered and it's manifesting outcome. And because Saturn is already in Pisces, these are things that are happening now in the present moment. Saturn isn't about the future. It's about the past. So we are in reward now like that. And these are going to be extensive rewards because Saturn is about long-term contracts. Now, so it's like... And it's not fly-by-night things. Whatever, you all have already had messages about what is coming, and some of the stuff has already came. It's things that will be with you for years to come. It's like, it is gifts that keep on giving. It's extended months, years, out into the future, like that. Gift, reward. Some of it's gift intertwined with reward, like that. We are offered advice from all directions on how to best live our lives. The best way for you is the way you choose for yourself again and again every morning. I talked about integrity yesterday, and that's what you did. You didn't go outside of your integrity to gain acknowledgement or reward from external you, from people. You know, you decided for yourself. That's why you're getting this specific reward. That's why you're getting a lot of these rewards. That's why you're getting whatever it is that's coming into fruition. That's the why. This is why. But even though I spoke about that yesterday, this is why. So something is coming into you today. Now, that corresponds with what I talked about yesterday, putting time, energy, and effort in. Now, some of you did that with a multitude of things over this 7-year period, intense in the 3rd year. But we're talking about one specific thing here. And these things are life-changing things. It's like what the reward and the gift. Now this I feel is mixed up with reward and gift. It is coming in like that. And this is why. And remember yesterday, it was about imagine if you could have a life that you would like. The universe, Saturn, I stated that Saturn rewards you the greatest because long term, and it can't be taken from you like that because it doesn't come from people. You know. And it's not fly-by-night reward. It's not fly-by-night gift. Reward and acknowledgement from people doesn't last long. You know, that could be here today, gone tomorrow. So it's best to, is the hard energy and effort you were willing to put in, though there were blockages, it corresponds with when the universe rewards you and how long that will last. Because it's from your own energy. It's between you and the universe co-creating like that. As opposed to shortcuts of things that get you there quick, and it's external to you acknowledgement, and you have to rely on that. When those people leave, when that goes, everything you did that probably didn't take a long time, it goes to, okay, we're not talking about that. We're in a different alignment here. We're talking about something else. That's why I'm okay with being patient. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart internally like that. So is when you're in alignment with the universe is being patient. That's different when they're taking from you and gaining from you and you're waiting for naught and nothing is going to happen and they can't be filled. That's different. That was the old path like that. Being very practical. I talked about that last week. I knew the energies were wrapping up, that TikTok and that time was moving because we were having Saturn here. Virgo is also a sister earth sign. Now, I'm going to plug this in. A lot of people may not like that you became practical. Well, I had no other choice because I'm practical. Because I have majority Scorpio water and then Capricorn. So it will be about, because they would prefer that you stay emotionally because you can start filling them up and keep filling them up and they're never filled and nothing happens. When you are practical and grounded, you expect it to manifest in the third dimensional state of consciousness like that. So, because you learn that when you're just emotional, it's just going to stay in the etheric. Because emotional interactions allow people that are fearful and that don't have anything to offer and that are wasting your time to continue to do that and be filled from your energy. When you get discerning or practical, or discerning and practical, your serious business, and you expect your energy to manifest the way it intended to do in the third dimensional state of consciousness like that. So we're practical and grounded here on this channel because that's what type of that's me, practical and grounded like that. Now, so, and then you give your emotionality to that which has manifested. Anybody that wants your emotional investment will have to earn it like that, just like they earn anything else in life, especially when you're giving it freely and it just is about filling them up and they can never be filled. People should earn what is of value like that, whatever it is. And emotions are, my moon is in Capricorn. Don't let the heat leaking out. Okay. Don't let it do that. That's of value. People should earn that. When you're giving it freely and they exploit it, okay, that's on you. It should be earned just like anything else of value. Practicality. Now, and that's where your attention and your focus should be. Remember, I stated that you'll be verbalizing the lessons that you learned. Okay, third dimensional state of consciousness. Verbalizing, knowing it, you've gotten it. Now, you're just in reward because the lessons are over. Now, so, and you all could feel very light that those energies aren't on you like that. The responsibility for other people's stuff isn't on you, So, what is coming in, you're about to see today. I feel that it is like, shouldn't be surprising, but it could be surprising. Saturn letting you know exactly why you're being rewarded, exactly why you're being gifted. Why? Well, because you decided for yourself again and again every morning when you were going through these blockages to stay in your integrity and to live your life the way that you decide under your own terms and conditions. That's a good ingredient for whatever your gift and whatever you're about to receive. That was a good ingredient. So whatever this is specifically, when you were putting the energy and effort round and round, it's like, and that's what the foundation of what you were under, vibration you were under, that's good ingredients. So whatever is coming in for you is for this specifically, when you were under this vibration and doing this specifically. I don't know what thing we're talking about. You stayed with that. Congratulations. Because you have to remember with Saturn, when Saturn rewards, it's like Saturn represents the father. It's different because Saturn is the taskmaster. That's the karmic judge. Like that is hard lessons. So, but it rewards the greatest in its long term. It's different when you're, instead of represent the father, it's different when you're getting reward from the mother because you cannot know if it's because of what you truly done or if you truly earn it. Okay, with Saturn, it's like when you're rewarded, that's why it's so great and abundant, the reward is long lasting like that. It is generational wealth. It follows you into it's long-term committed relationships that are happy. It's like it rewards you because you've earned that. And you know you've earned that because Saturn gives nothing freely. So you're about to be rewarded for something here also, even though the rewards have already started coming in, because you've earned this also. You've earned that. For this specifically, and this is quite simple, you stayed within the realms of your integrity and who you are, and every morning you made that decision subconsciously or on the conscious level. Maybe when you were spinning your wheels, you made it on the conscious level. I'm still not going to change. I'm still not going to go out of my integrity. Okay? You're being now. You've already done it. These things are already done. Saturn comes in not about what you're going to do in the future. It rewards you for what you've already done in the past. It's a past energetic vibration. That's why it's about karma. Lessons. So that's why, and that's just the reason. Some of you may be, and you deserve it. This is the book of deeds for today. You know, today is like the book of deeds. Yesterday was a different type of book. I feel right now I'm getting a message. This is the book of deeds or something. Over the last 7 years, the intensity of the last 3. So let's move on here to the practical matters. Show me practicality for today. Remember to check out the High Council reading. 2 of Cups, your partnerships. Now, partnering up with somebody, this is practical matters. This is good partnership. We don't know what this partnership is about. It's about your practical matters here. We have the 10 of Pentacles. That's Capricorn at the bottom. Long-term contracts with the 10 of Pentacles with Capricorn here. Generational wealth. Because remember, these long-term contracts, Saturn is about what's going to carry you on like that. It's like, so this could be about generational wealth for some of you. Some of you could be in agreement with something. Something is presented to you. You're in agreement. This could be partnerships, business company, who you're partnered up with, like that. It will have a significant effect on not only you, because this is the dog, the future, this is everybody. It's not only on you, but on, because remember what Saturn is about. The energy is so heavy. It's about not just you. It's about, because Saturn represents matriarchy, patriarchy, intergenerations, family, things like it'll have a significant effect here, is what I'm getting. Justice, fairness, balance. Some of you are getting married. Those of you that have North Node in Capricorn, expect a marriage or a marriage proposal. It can happen within these next 3 years. It'll be traditional with the 10 of Pentacles. This is traditional Capricorn. This is marriage. There's been fairness, others of you, and there's fairness about your partnerships. You're dealing with people that are fair and you're fair, people that are just and you're just. Things are being, some of you, over the last 7 years, the intensity of the last 3, one of what you wanted was balance and fairness and justice and something regarding your family, because Saturn does rule family and things like that, matriarchy, patriarchy. So you've not just been focused on you, you've been focused on the whole life in general. The last 7 years, intensity of the 3. And that's what's happening. So things could be changing within your family. You could be aware of that or not. And it's for the positive. And that's another thing that you imagine or wanted like that. And that's what's going to come into fruition also. And it will be practical changes around them. Maybe with health, with finances, with their partnerships, with whatever. People dealing with legal situations is like, remember Saturn is the karmic judge. It states like when, I think in the last High Council reading for last week, I talked about legals, prison systems, justice. It's like Saturn comes to state when the karma is over in the third dimensional state of consciousness. So some of you can have karmic clearing within your family, not regarding you and them specifically, just regarding them in general, and regarding you and them specifically. You wanted this also. You ought to be gifted and rewarded, and you took it for above and beyond just you, with whatever you were imagining or envisioning. And you are the one that put the hard work, energy, and effort into your own life. And you have so much accumulated in your good karma bank that it's touching everywhere that is important to you. That Saturn rules over. Family, Capricorn, like that. Judge, law, things like that. Karma, balance, partnerships, generations, like that. That's what you have here. Because Saturn is so serious. You know, there's your Ace of Pentacles. Reward. Karmic reward, finance and money. Saturn rewards with money. Generational wealth, money. We had you pass your ancestors test yesterday. It could be tested the ancestors failed, or it could be tested the ancestors set also, or in a combination of the two. You passed it. Now, that's what you were doing the 7 years on up into the intensity of the 3. You did it. You walked the path. You cleared the energy. Now, so is money here reward. Partnership agreement. Some of you could be signing contracts financially. New jobs, windfalls. We had windfalls yesterday. New jobs, windfalls of money, raises, promotions, unexpected windfalls, expected windfalls. Something isn't going to be surprising, but it kind of is. Okay. You have that here. Something was unfair to you. It may have been a lot of things, but we're talking one thing specifically. I feel that this is going to be, for many years, as stated, it's going to be a whole 3 years, maybe even 7 years of receiving. It will be about something specific that was unfair. You're getting financial compensation for it, even though it may not have been regarding finances. Or it could have been. I don't know. Even this is practical matters. Practicals encompasses everything. Romantic relationships are practical. They're happening in the third dimensional state of consciousness. If they're worth anything, they are. Okay. That. Some of you dealing with legally with finances. Okay, the verdict goes in your favor, and this is a compensation. Some of you are getting huge starts. Remember, at the beginning of the cycle, we ended a cycle, a 7-year cycle. At the end of the cycle, Saturn rewards, but you'll still be getting reward because some of you have so much in your good karma bank. Just as it's karma, this is you receiving. You have pretty big significant starts. I state that some of you are quite abundant. If you're not now, you're about to be. And some of you already are. There's more to come. A lot is being released to you financially. But also here is a lot is being released to you. So if there's been anything that was on your mind and had you stuck and feeling restricted, and it was like, it's resolved here. It's part of your resolving itself. Things are resolving themselves for you. Not because you did nothing, because Saturn doesn't give anything freely. Okay, so is Saturn about giving and receiving, just like me. So you gave the energy. Okay, we saw that in the first spread with the energy. Okay, now things are being resolved for you using that energy like that. Some of this is gift though. Some of you're being gifted is in combination with also give and the energy you put in. So you get compensation for something, one thing specifically, and it's Ace of Pentacles. But you also, it could be a lot because it could be also with gift from the universe. Okay. Like that is what I'm getting with this. So I want to see injustice is the major arcana. Saturn is setting things right that were wrong. Anything that was done to you that was wrong, incorrect, that you couldn't do anything about when you were spinning and going around in circles. Okay. Saturn is setting the record straight. The people would go into karma that did it. They would know where they are. They already in it. They already are. Okay. And you will be going into receiving like that. In the balancing of the scales. Because for one, you wouldn't know where this was coming from and who was doing it. It's not about that. Okay, and then even if you did, it's like this the balancing of the scales. We had the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Justice. A King of Cups is here. A man. Or this could be a woman. The King of Cups could be a woman. Because feminine, water sign. Energy is feminine. Queen of Pentacles, earth sign, energy is feminine also. It could be somebody loves you. This could be about love, or it could be about some type of energy that's around you. Ace of Swords. Some of you may have cut this person out of your life. Could be a partnership that isn't romantic. It could be a financial partnership that's out of your life. Or this could be communication news coming from this person about this Ace of Pentacles. You're practical and grounded. You brought it into the material realm. Ace of Pentacles. King of Cups keeps it in the etheric and it lives up there. And he could live in the imagination and it doesn't come into fruition. You bought it. She's holding the pentacle. You bought it into the material, real realm, like that. So and that's with the Ace of Swords. So this is victory. So you're having some type of victory. There could be official communication. Some of you may have been on a court case with this person. If this was a karmic situation, they're out of your life. And that's why the abundance and the prosperity and the happiness is coming towards you. Like that. Because they're gone. Because this Ace of Swords cuts things out. The justice means there's a karmic cycle that could be over. And now things are materializing for you. When back here, they may not have when you were connected to this person, whoever they were. They may have stayed in the etheric and all that. And this person may have been living in their emotions and feelings and okay with that. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is more Saturnian, especially she's Capricornian and Taurian, second house materializing. So that would have blocked things from coming into her that materialized in the third dimensional state of consciousness. That didn't have to do with him if we're talking about love. He would be going with the Ace of Swords. The universe would move him. Saturn is here. It's practical. We'll move him out the way. That would have been a karmic lesson. And now things are materializing. That's here. Now, so that energy is gone. Others of you where this person is a partner, romantic or non-romantic, despite their sign, if they work in your energy and work on the vibrational energy that we're under, which is Saturn and practical, they're materializing this. They're the one bringing the Ace of Pentacles. They're the one materializing it. They're the one bringing it out of the ethers. Or they have done that, because this is reward over the work that has already been done. So they're either cut out and things materialize around you that don't have to do with them. And it can mean another partnership romantic if we're talking about romantic. And they're cut out and you're in a new partnership. Or the work that you two done, they're the one that have brought this into the third dimensional state of consciousness also. And then this, you're in the reward, because this is what is happening now, the reward, not what is to come. It's reward for the energy that has already been put in, like that. I feel that this person is being cut out. And this is a karmic cycle that is over. And this is why you had the why is the first card. You're being rewarded because this person is gone. The karmic cycle is over. You immediately see the difference in how things materialize in your life. The way that they used to, or even more so than that. This could be a business contract over. Somebody could be buying somebody out. They could be parting of ways like that. The moon. The magician. The two of cups. So somebody's going and a new partnership is formed. Somebody's cut out of your life. And then a new partnership is formed with a magician. With somebody that knows how to manifest. And bring things into fruition. They already done this though. This is already happening. Maybe some other type of partnership or karmic energy you were dealing with. That's what was over. Okay. Now you're partnered up with somebody as above, so below. That's Virgo. Practical. As above, so below. Practical. Like that. Commitment, money, what you could touch, taste, see, be in the relationship in the 3D way. Okay. So a relationship is gone and a new one is here, like that. And you immediately tell the difference of etheric situations that go nowhere and a real life situations that go everywhere, like that. That's where you are. So the reason why is because of the work that you already put in and knowing how to differentiate what I just stated, and now in a partnership that matches you. You're manifesting things. Some of you, if this isn't about romance, this person is gone. They could have been about romance. They're gone. You're having a different, could be, and because they're gone, you're having a different partnership about practical matters with somebody. Like that. And things are manifesting and materializing for you. This moon energy serves no purpose like that. Something is being cut out. It's like, no, it was taking the space and blocking things from materializing. The Ace of Swords is victory, but cutting things out. And now you have a magician here. As above, so below. Things are manifesting, putting the time, energy, effort in. Is equal to you, because these are two people that work on the same vibration. And things materializing like that. It's happening. It already happened. It's done like that. Now, so that's what you're in. Now, so that's what has already come. So, or that's the reason why what is coming today is coming. You've got somebody out of the way, and now your partnerships are different. They're more in alignment with who you are and manifesting things in the form like that. Now, so let's move on. I'm going to use the deck that I created for finances. Because remember I stated that sometimes you can be connected with people emotionally that can affect other areas of your life that doesn't have to do with emotion, feelings, or doesn't have to do with romance. It's like, and you being able to distinctly tell the difference between your partnerships and who you partner up with and how things work when you're dealing with this type of person, or how things work when you're dealing with that type of person. You immediately tell the difference. That's why you had two sets of partnerships there. Let's see. We have budget. Some of you could be working on your budget, setting a budget, reorganizing your budget, re-strategizing regarding your budget because you've had so much coming in with finances. So you're re-budgeting, maybe even creating a completely different type of budget, maybe adding things, taking things away from your budget like that. Remember, Saturn's energy is very strict. So, but you will correspond with this type of energy. You will like it. Now, there could be something that you want to come in so that you could budget in a way that you want to, like that. Okay, your energies already know that. You already put the energy and effort in for that to come into fruition too. Time is value. It most definitely is your most valuable resource. Okay. Time is value. Wise investments. So you all have made very wise investments or some of you could be making investments. Wise investments, maybe of your time, energy, and effort, most definitely. This could be about not even budgeting your finances. It could be about budgeting your time, like wise investments, choosing what you spend your time on, making time for yourself, like that. And also this could be about wise, practical financial investments that you all are making. Rebudgeting. What are the steps? Yeah, you're rebudgeting. You're preparing for something. Some of you are going to get a windfall of money. Signing a contract. Yeah, okay. Some of you are going to get a windfall of money. And you could be doing something, re-strategizing your budget, reshaping your budget. Your time is of value. And you're going to be paid in accordance to the value of your time. And you'll be deciding what your time values in a monetary sense. You'll be putting a price on yourself. Like that. Okay, whoever you're signing this contract with, because we did have it to a customer that's about to sign the contracts, they feel that you're a wise investment. Now, you'll be deciding the value of your time. Like that is what you'll be deciding. You're not focused on that. You could be focused on other things, like maybe the budget or something like that is what I'm getting. Generational wealth, that's Saturnian. It's going to be, some of you are going to get a windfall of money. And you're going to be investing it like that. You have your budget already. You're going to re-strategize that. You're going to get a windfall of cash. And you're going to sign a contract. You're going to be in wise investments. And you're going to invest it so well, it's going to be generations to come. That's what Saturn represents. Generational wealth. Socialize. Some of you are socializing. It could be networking, or it could be socializing with people that are like you. Socializing, or you could be networking here, or both, or socializing with people that you network with, like that. Chosen one. That's Saturn, chosen one energy. You're chosen one energy. You already know that. Some of you already know you have favor, a lot of protection. Nine of Pentacles. How you're seen in the spirit realm, as above, so below, in your environment being a representation of that. Now, so is okay. Let's move on to love and romance, even though there was a more message coming, but I'm not going to state that. So let's move on to love and romance. Some of you, I'm going to say it, some of you could be very humble, and what humble looks like to the universe is what different than what humble looks like to people. Some of you may be able to live your life quite differently, like that. So you may feel that you're actually being humble. Not humble, but I guess it would be humble. Like when people live below their means, but they don't have to. Okay, some of you can feel that you're being humble. You've been being humble, like that. The universe wants you to live in accordance to how it views you spiritually. As above, so below, Nine of Pentacles, second house. What you have built up spiritually. You could be a humble person and be living below that. And people may not think that you're humble, but you can know that you're being humble. What your humble is could be different in the eyes that are viewing you. They don't know any of your business. They probably just think they know. But you are going to get on that energetic vibration of you only live a billion times, so what the hell, like that. And you may start living in accordance to how the universe views you. Some people are in comfort zones, like that. So, but the universe wants to reward your chosen one energy, or wants you to live in accordance to the reward that it has given you. And understand the why of why is you're blessed, like that. Here. We had a Knight of Pentacles for romance. This is the forbidden fruit. We had a Six of Wands. Some of you are very attractive. You're attracting people. You're attracting somebody around you. This is the forbidden fruit. Somebody wants you to accept something that they don't have good intentions with. These aren't good intentions. This is forbidden fruit. This person just attracted you physically. We had a Three of Pentacles. We had a King of Wands. Now, others of you, this could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, with the Six of Wands here and the King of Wands. This person loves you, this King of Wands. He loves you. He wants you in his arms, close to him. He's very attractive physically, and you are too. King of Wands is very attractive physically, very passionate, very warm, very embracing. This person has always been this way with you. Warm, passionate, embracing, demonstrating their love. They've been that way majority of the time, like that. This isn't somebody that they're being nice to you like that. This is somebody that has always just been the way they always been, consistent and constant and never changing. Okay, they want you in your arms. They love you. They never stop. They don't think that they can stop. And they've always demonstrated it to you with their mouth, through their actions. King of Wands is action oriented. So it's like he holds you in high esteem. This is you being lifted. The Six of Wands is also about the person being on the horse. You're very confident, very attractive. There are a lot of things about you that this person praises and likes. Like that. They want you. They love you. And they demonstrate, they show it. King One's action. They've shown it through their actions. They hold you high above the rest. Three of Pentacles. Lifted. Six of Wands. They recognize, Six of Wands recognition. They recognize all the qualities and characteristics you have. They always have. They see you as a person that's very valuable. They love you. They're warm. They're very open to you. He doesn't do anything to sway you away from him. His energy is always warm, open, and inviting. He's very confident. The King of Wands is the alpha male. Represents the alpha male. Very confident. Very giving. Very loving is the King of Wands here. Now, some of you have a connection with this person, and other people or somebody else may be offering you forbidden energy, attracting you physically, offering you a forbidden path, trying to get you to go down a path that the intentions aren't positive. Because this Three of Pentacles could be about three people. One whose intentions are lower vibrational. They cannot be confident. But this one is different. It comes up as the King of Wands. This is a knight. Let's see. Show me this Knight of Pentacles. See, it's over there. This won't go anywhere. Or this person, you had some type of situation with them and it didn't go anywhere. Or it won't go anywhere. It'll end. See, Seven of Swords. They're offering you a forbidden path. Lies, deception, deceit, all that stuff. So, but you know better than that. You're not interested in that. This King of Wands is different. It could be a fire sign. It's coming up as a Leo man. It could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Sun sign man. Moon rising to a lesser extent than any other man to a lesser extent. You would know because the King of Wands is very bold. He's very action. He's very direct. Okay. It doesn't hide anything. It demonstrates. It's action. Okay. Feelings that transmute into actions and all that type of stuff. Is the King of Wands. See, it's the King of Wands. It's the King of Wands. like that. Magician, he's a powerful manifester, is the King of Wands. Use all the tools in the toolbox. Because they're confident. You have to be confident. Use the Magician. Use it, and always sitting on ready. As above, so below. So as above is his vision, what he wants. So below, he know how to make it into, bring it into fruition. And the thing about the King of Wands is he doesn't have to deceive. He could be direct, he could be honest because he's confident. Like that. He's different. Like that. So that's what you all have him. This King of Wands person. This masculine. Show me. He could kind of want you to see the difference in him and the difference in whomever that crosses your path. Like that his actions have proven and speak loud enough. Like that. He could be like that. The King was bold and confident and direct. His actions have spoken. So let's see. He wants you to recognize that. Get more information. And yes, so somebody can come towards you for more information and then their answer is going to be yes. Or you could be getting more information and then you're going to answer yes. Like that. Things are coming into fruition, most definitely. Like that. So you all are getting yes answers today regarding things. These things are happening quickly. Because these are rewards for energy that has already been done. Anything that comes in is things that have already been done and completed. Like that. These are the conclusions. Big happy changes. Most definitely. Okay, everyone. That's the reading. Thanks for watching. Check out the High Council. Bye.